here, end of December, and I am here in Maui and just worked on building this cob oven. So we just worked with some of the Maui clay to do this. Nice. Oh, this feels so good. Talk about earth art therapy. It feels fantastic on the feet. So this is the local Maui clay here. Okay, so we are here in rainy Haiku, and this is the new cabin that I just finished building. It's pretty much, I started this January 1st, and here we are January 30th, so it's a little less than a month. And so I just had a nice lime plaster on it, and so this is built out of pallets, right? So it's pallets and then covered in the clay, just right from the ground here, and then did a lime plaster to protect it from the water, and so it has this nice little roof overhang. Let's check it out inside. So we're actually going to do the floor tomorrow. So here we can see here I just finished plastering the inside of the structure, and so you can see here the nice lime plaster going around. Just plastered this part here today, and so I might just do a lime wash also over it just to kind of smooth it out, you know, and then to give little colors around the windows and things. And but yeah, this is we're calling this the shade hale, right? So pretty much a month of work. You can imagine how much faster it would be if we had a whole team of people working on it. And so hopefully we'll be building a whole lot more of these little shade cob hales here on Maui. So, all right, cob on Maui, woohoo! So we're here now working on this mobile cob oven here, right? So we've got this oven here. I'm about to make an insulation mixture, and then we're going to sculpt a beehive. So yeah, you can see here it's on a trailer, so it's a nice mobile pizza oven, you know. So so I just thought I would share with you kind of the material we're working with. So I just, you know, got the clay right from here. We're here in Haiku. I just got the earth right from the ground. And you know, already you can see that there's it's a clod, a dirt clod. Pretty much if you have a dirt clod, you know you got good clay. And so I put it in water. You'll notice when you first get it, and you add water to it, and you start playing, it doesn't feel sticky. It's like, this doesn't feel like clay, that's weird. But give it some time, squish it, work with it. And within like 10 seconds or so, it starts to become really nice, sticky clay. Oh, sorry about the wind. I'm sure it's very windy here. So now you can do here, you can do the Tootsie Roll kind of burrito test. You know, you kind of roll it out like this, and if it holds its shape, like this without like breaking or without drooping, you know it's good clay, right? And you can just feel it. I mean, this is a really nice sticky clay. So I'm gonna make this into like a clay slip, like a clay milkshake, and then add some perlite, you know, like a volcanic ash over that, and so that'll insulate the oven. And there's also perlite under here too, and a cement board, so the you know, won't get hot. So yeah, so that's great. So I like to say that the clay, the climate, and the culture are perfect for cob. So cob on Maui. Okay, so oven is being built here, and Joe is putting the cob on the back here. So it goes on about 4 inches thick or so. So we have the sand mold, and we have a little plastic membrane there so that the cob doesn't stick to the sand mold, so we don't have sand falling on our pizzas.
Save one ball at a time?
Save the world one cob ball at a time, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So we're here at the Temple of Peace in Haiku, Maui, and we're just starting the cob gazebo. And so we brought in a yard of face rock, to level out the space, tamp that down, so now it's nice and level. And then we found our center point here, right? And then made our compass string line going around, and so we have a nice circle. So this is pretty much the size of it. And then we're going to be having 8 uprights, 8 4x4s going around here. So I just use little spacers, this is basically the size of a 4x4. And I just put that down. The door is going to be right here. This will be the entryway right here, right? So we're here at the Temple of Peace, and the Peace Pizza is making its opening debut out into the public. So we have this cob oven called the Chariot of Fire. So we got our pizzas going here. This is a gluten-free. We have gluten-free vegan. We got some pesto on there, some good veggies, garlic, peppers, mushrooms, all that. We'll put another pizza in there. Put the door on, let it do its thing. Then let's go inside. And let's take a quick little detour. I'll show you the. So this is the Cobb Depot. Guys, finished, so people can sit inside here and enjoy their pizza in the Cobb Depot. Hey, let's get some pizzas if you want one. Okay, so we're here at the Sacred Temple in Haiku, and we're working on this cob oven. So we made our sand mold and then put our cob over that. And then just now I got some perlite, volcanic ash, put about 3 inches of that on for insulation. And then I coated it with another coat of cob, like about a 1/2 inch cob. So this is my cob mix here. So this is about 50%, maybe 60% sand, 40% clay, and some grass straw mixed in. And I just got some of the clay just right from here, and from up there. There's just a slope, and the grass all just right from here too. Just kind of cut it up with some scissors. And so I'm gonna start sculpting a Pachamama. This is gonna be a Pachamama oven. Okay, so I'll do a nice head here, some nice big boobs here, some nice arms going here, and I think where we're at now, Tuesday, for Thursday, probably take out the sand mold and make a little curing fire, and then it'll be probably next week we can start cooking pizzas. And I'll do some kind of nice base under here with storage area and stuff. So. Okay, good times, Cobb on Maui. Okay, Eli is sculpting the mama.
Mama lives!
Yeah, it's looking beautiful. Oh yeah.
Wow.
He's like so ready to cook some pizzas. Yeah.
The abundance.
Oh man, she's so been wanting to be born.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. And using the earth right from here. So nice.
Oh, wow.
Gotta love it. Cobb on Maui.
She's stoked.
Mm-hmm.
Stoked to be here.
Yeah. Okay, so we're here at Ahimsa, and we got the Pachamama fired up. This is actually the first firing. So we got a good fire in there. I just cooked a bunch of pizzas. These are gluten-free vegan pizzas, and these are regular pizzas. And here's some potatoes. We have some sweet potatoes. We just had some onion and garlic cooked in the oven. Okay, so we're back here at Twin Falls and working on this oven here. So I got the first layer, the first thermal mass done, and so I just put about 3 inches of insulation over it. Insulation was just a very lightweight. It's perlite and kind of a wood shavings, and clay, just very lightweight and fluffy, so a lot of air in it. So I put that on, And so now I'm making a cob mix that'll go on the outside of this. And so it's very difficult to get straw here on Maui because straw it actually molds. So I just got some grass actually from a himsa, some old dry grass, and I'm just taking this and just cutting this up. Okay, so we're here at Twin Falls doing the first inaugurational firing of this beautiful oven. And yeah, we're here with Bodhi and Leila and their family, and they all live, you know, nearby. And so yeah, and I was going to show you a little party trick. So we have cold water here in this little vessel, and there's a copper tube inside the oven, right? And it coils around, so we can pour cold water into the copper tube if we wanted some hot water for tea. It coils around the inside of the oven, and it comes out instant hot water for tea. Ah, it's like even like steamy. Okay, so we're here in Haiku working on a cabin, day 1, and so I decided to share with you kind of the process, what we're doing. So this is a 200 square foot cabin, right? So on an ag land, 200 square feet is kind of the legal limit you can build without a permit. So to do 16, so 200 square feet pretty much is 16 feet across, right? And so we're doing our uprights. We're gonna have 14 uprights going around in a circle, right? And so each upright is spread out the width of a pallet, right? We're gonna use 40-inch pallets. So we're here in Haiku. This is a completed cabin here. So I've been working on this for the past few months now. And so let's come take a look at how it looks. So you can see here the roof is plywood with a tarp, and then that was painted. And there's a nice cupola up on top. And so these walls here, these are all framed out of pallets, right? Framed out of wooden shipping pallets. And then a nice cob plaster over that, and then lime, and then a nice color over that. And so yeah, nice wooden door with a screen in here. So let's take a look. So here we are inside. So you can see the the nice stained glass and the different sculptures. This nice kind of hand, sun sculpture, and the loving heart. A lot of nice round windows with the stones embedded, and the nice yin yang symbol, and the om. There's a nice doorway here to go out to the outside. There's a nice hammock out there, and so, the 3 doors, and you can see here the roof has a nice fan up on top to draw the hot air up. So it's kind of a natural air conditioning system. And so, so this is a demonstration model, for super low-cost housing. It has a nice concrete floor with a stain over it, not very smooth. And so I'm hoping we can build many, many more of these here on Maui. Doing the exciting phase of insulating the oven here. And so it's very important to insulate the oven so it stays hot for a long time. This is mostly going to be a bread oven. So the more insulation you have in the oven, the longer the heat will be retained. And so you want just a nice lightweight material, something with a lot of air, a lot of fluff. So we're using perlite, right? So, bags, you can get these bags of perlite, little white fluffy perlite, which is also actually a volcanic ash, is what perlite is. And we're also putting some sawdust, you can see here the sawdust. So we're mixing the perlite and sawdust with clay, right? So this is just a clay from the property, clay and water. So we're here at Avalon Farm, and we're doing an earthen plaster, right? So we're plastering this top oven that we caused last week. And yeah, actually here's Jeremy here. And so Jeremy built this oven here years ago, and so we did a little cob over it. Now we're doing an earthen plaster over it, right? So the earthen plaster, so the recipe is about 30% clay and 70% sand and chopped straw. So I got some straw, put it in a weed whacker, and chopped it up into little pieces. And so I also added some flour paste also to make it sticky. So this is how it looks, right? This is a really nice earthen plaster mix. Really nice. Hey, we are working now on this beautiful cob bench here in Haiku. And this is Joe. And so we are doing an earthen plaster right now. So here, once you come here, I'll just show you. So this is an earthen plaster. So this is what we use to put over the cob, you know, and which we will then seal, right? So basically what the earthen plaster is made out of is the earth. Got the earth actually from up the road. There's just some really nice, beautiful red clay, and mixed that with some sand and sifted it out the rocks and everything. And then I got some straw, right? Some chopped straw. Chop this up with a weed whacker, right? Some chopped straw and some flour paste, right? This is just flour and water, flour paste. And a little bit of linseed oil and a little bit of horse manure, which has some live enzymes that helps to waterproof it. So we mix all that together, and then put the plaster, about a 1/4 inch of the plaster over the cob. The cob was drying for a couple weeks, and now we're in the process of smoothing it out, right? This is called, what's it called, Joe?
Burnishing.
Burnishing, right. So, yeah. So this kind of smooths it out really nice, right? So I'll do all that. So you can see here the kissing geckos. And so then when this is dry, then we'll put some linseed oil, and then some linseed oil and beeswax. So we have a good friend who has some beeswax that we can use. And so we'll cover that all, and then that'll protect it from the water, so you won't need a roof, right? So, yeah.
Can we sit in it?
Yeah, sit in. Oh, yeah, it's really nice. Really comfortable.
Feels good to sit down.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Take a moment.
Definitely. So we are here in Lahaina, and I'm here with my friend Steve here. And so this is a spot that's kind of like right in the middle of the burn area. And it's been cleared, and we are talking about building a palatable cabin here. So it'd be, you know, probably like an 8x12. Kind of like right in this area here. This is a shipping container that we can talk about putting like a little canopy over it and having a little patio space here, and have this totes there, so we'll have a nice structure around that to keep it cooler. And so we'll start, you know, we're talking about starting with one, just doing one 8x12, and then maybe we'll do a second one. And so it'll be, you know, kind of you know, using all the local materials. And nice thing about the pallet cob is that it's very well insulated. It keeps nice and cool in the summertime, and it's a way to demonstrate fire resilient housing, of course, which would be so good to be able to demonstrate here. Hopefully all this stuff will be, you know, cleared out soon. But you can see, you know, some of the construction is already happening here. This house over here, it just started going up really in the last few days. And so yeah, so probably in the months to come, you know, these other lots will be starting to be developed on. So yeah, so this will be really a great place to demonstrate some good alternative natural building here in Lahaina. So, aloha.